Hey, YouTube, what is up? Let's go ahead and re-roll a few times here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Luna Coven, coming in strong very, very often. Shade Guard is 100% somebody I like to see in these early fights here. We have Moon Ritual, so in theory we should be able to keep him alive. We have Wind Blades for scaling. I'm happy with all of this. We have Corruption 1, so maybe go with the armor stacking. We already have a silent unit. We got Siphon and Revenge, which is like fine. And of course, Entropy. All right, I do think I'm just gonna go with Hierophant. Having a silent unit on deck makes me feel pretty good. Jackstrips is like amazing. That's like 100% an entropy answer, and it can help against Fleshweaver. I'll maybe try to describe it against Fleshweaver, but some Fleshweaver fights you don't really care about the mass stacks because you can just outscale it, and you just need the time to build up. Where Jackstrips might be not great. But generally speaking, if you can handle the things that are spawned, it's really, really nice to get those stacks down. So, I think I kind of want to set up on the bottom to give me the highest chance here to get through collector hits. We're not breaking any grounds here. You do die moving up, so we do get the collector, which is nice no matter what. How is this looking though? Moon Ritual. The good thing is if we just win on bottom, we don't really care about any of the waves moving up. So we have a really good chance with this group to win on bottom. Yeah. And Jackstrips is again just kind of taking out those guys that add Scourges to our deck, so we're not getting as many. All right, to be expected. Easy victory. This is exactly what I was saying. The Shade Guard is just like a very solid opener to get. I think he even wins against the other boss here too. We want things to cast spells. Most times we're playing the middle floor if we can. I'll take a Bloody Moon, that's fine. Wait, Penitent Bloodsuit and Jackstrips against Fleshweaver? All right, that's quite interesting. Hopefully you guys didn't hear too much of the adjustment of the something underneath my desk here. Multi-strike, easy. Should have looked at this unit first. Firebrand is something I'm not opposed to. Definitely don't do Endless on you. I could do Valor 8. Start you off right. No reroll here. Let's just go up. All right, we're gonna see the wonders of Jackstrips here for sure. So we definitely just go 1, 2. I think you can kind of handle down here. If not, whatever, you take some hits, right? Actually, you take a lot of hits. But 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. Firebrand is gonna do Firebrand things, build up the Valor, hopefully survive, and there we go. Jackstrips just kind of taking everybody out here. Kill you for free. And now you're actually just gaining armor overall. All right. Been getting really good draw orders for our Shade Guard here, so happy for that. It doesn't matter. The way it might matter, and I highly doubt, is if we draw it, or if middle is not winning, and then we Draw Light here to get like a little bit more damage on the boss, maybe. But again, with 8 damage and us having, I don't know, 100 health here, we're good. Cool. We don't have any conduit stacking just yet. I mean, we might find some later on. Another Bloody Moon. I mean, with Jackstrips, it's like less good. Starstruck is probably fine here. I think a Starstruck for like bosses. A self for sacrifice is fine too. I like making Bloody Moon cheaper. It does just kind of help us scale. Get another Luna Coven unit might be okay, or finding a Merchant of Arms effect could be good too. Let's go to the right. Yeah, Shield of Wing tends to be really good. Blood-Soaked Arena is nice as well. Let's check out Alcove first. Don't take the health in case we see the Divinity event. We see a copy event here, huh? Well, Shadeguard's not a bad copy. Expensive copy. Having 6 deployable energy turn 1. I mean, one mana pull will fix that for us. I think I'm gonna try it out. We're like really good on destroying backline. But I don't even know if I need the Shield of Wing with Jackstrips. Just gonna take the Blood-Soaked Arena. I don't know if I make it deployable. I think I just kind of hold there. All right. So the question is, if I play Arduhn down here and Firebrand bottom with Shade Guard here, then we, Flesh Weaver starts here, which isn't terrible. Just a good amount of corruption stack. I'd have to put Shade Guard in front too. Or I could do like Shade Guard, Arduhn, Shield Steward top. Which is like not a terrible start either. Just kind of forego the Firebrand for right now. I think I might do that. Could be a little detrimental. I could have also done Shade Guard up top. Maybe that was the better option. But hey, look at that. We get Firebrand right away. That makes me feel good. No backline access, so we do get some Scourges added to our deck. Well, Firebrand. Oh, and okay, I guess Jackstrips doesn't work. They actually need to be moving on the floor. That's totally true. So anything I said previously was a big ol' lie. He'll take the damage once he actually enters the train. Penitent Bloodsuit will still work as intended, though. Where he moves to, it spawns, so... I'm really not thrilled with that guy getting to the top, though. Actually, both of these guys are getting there, huh? Well, he dies, I guess. That's good. Right now, we're not taking too much more off of him, unfortunately. Hey, Blood-Soaked Arena, thank you for being here. And we need to be in New Moon, which we are in, so go ahead and just let that happen. 17 damage, like not the worst. Hey, our other Shade Guard. Nice of you to show up, huh? It actually kind of works out for us. You help take that guy out up top. How are we looking here? Not as good as we'd hope, for sure. All right, one dazed is very meaningful for us here. Oh, he just dies to Penitent Bloodsuit, as planned. All right, not bad. Death Metal Hymnist, huh? Tidal Turning is pretty good as well, and Heavenfall is decent too. Let's take a Heavenfall. Skip on those, take mana, so we have a little bit of a better setup here. And as much as I would like to see a Merchant of Steel, I am such a fan of Merchant of Trinkets. Well, Crystallized Wings. Keeping Heavenfall in hand might be worth it. It's always going to be Silent getting 2 attack here. See what the Alcove has to offer. Trample's probably fine. I'm thinking like Tome of Evergrowth is not great, and we have no cooldown, so I guess I'll take a Trample Stone. The cadence in my voice probably betrays my confidence in it. I think I'm just gonna reroll. Attuned Whetstone could be good. Although that draws Penitent Bloodsuit, huh? Alright, I'm doing what I never do and taking a Pyre Stone Housing. I usually don't take it because like you're pretty much force committed to moving or going to a Merchant of Steel coming up here, but you know, you guys are getting the blood-soaked arena, huh? We're already in New Moon, so don't cast this out. All right, nice to get rid of that. These guys just end up dying, basically, which is nice. You can die moving up to the top as well. Yeah, Jackstrips just kills him. Hey, Heavenfall's here. Oh, we're in New Moon, so we really don't cast anything out here. Probably just that. Take like a little less damage, I guess. This guy dies to Jackstrips with 1 health. And it's our nemesis. Will we have enough damage here? By the looks of it, we should. We're doing like 400 or 500 damage on this floor. These guys die moving top, and I think our middle floor has just about as much damage as bottom floor has, maybe a little bit more. So we're good. Attuned is a spell. Or sorry, Cosmic Bolt is an attuned spell. Heroic Dive I definitely want to take. That is floor manipulation with a capital F. For ferocious. Or something. Let's do that. Endless on a Shade Guard is almost interesting. You need to remember that we do have this duplicate too at some point here. Let's just give you health and reroll. Hey, you're gonna get multi-strike. I don't think quick is needed. Sure, get some initial scaling, and sure, you get Valor 16. Okay. Let us go ahead and grab another Heroic Dive here. And let's start removing some Train Steward. Cool. So now our Firebrand is capable to survive on bottom floor. We want to do our middle floor here with this Shade Guard up top. Then we're eventually going to descend that guy down. So then we have double scaling here, which is really nice. As long as he survives like the first wave, he's going to do a good job of surviving overall. Gonna give him the Valor just so he scales damage a little bit faster. Jackstrips doesn't kill those guys outright, which is like a little sad, but it's fine. 1 and 2. What? 80 plus a little bit more here gets the kill, right? I was hoping we'd hit that guy in the back. I mean, they died at Jackstrips, right? Moving to... Oh, no, he did. Okay, he did get hit. I was correct in my math. I think they just die moving to the Pyre, though. Yeah, they'll just die moving to the Pyre. All right, you're dead. Speaking of dead. You can grab that. And Firebrand just put in a little bit of extra damage down here for us, which is always nice. That's... I mean, Firebrand themselves can be a carry. Shield of Wing could go pretty hard here too, but not a necessity. All right, now if we find our Descend, it's like a little more awkward because we definitely can't Descend now. We'll be able to Descend next turn though. Definitely want like Intrinsic on the Descend. These guys are also pretty weak, huh? We're taking a lot of damage there. All right, now you can go down. Hopefully you don't die. Okay, we're in New Moon, so let's not tempt fate. All right, and now we're just kind of scaling overall. We got our guy in our back doing 300, which definitely need that to happen faster, but is fine. Do that. Hit everybody, go to New Moon, and turn. All right, and down here we get them pretty low. No kill. Up here we have like triple strike though, so it's like this guy is in for quite the struggle. All right. Cycle Staff feels a little bit late, if I'm being honest. If I am honest. Let's go this way. Intrinsic, maybe? Perma, double stack. I'm not opposed to double stack on days. Oh. Eclipse Chamber is really nice. It means that we then don't worry about the Blood-Soaked Arena. I mean, the plus 15 versus Valor 6. Plus 15 is just better. Well, depending on how you quantify your front line, you know? but still. Do that and reroll. Not really what we were looking for, huh? I've been finding Spell Chain on Starstruck to be really good. Other than that, I'll do 10 on you just to make you a little bit stronger. Again, double heavies are like our bane of existence. This is going to be probably our... Well, I can go that way, I guess. You get another duplicate, which is like a little painful because we have the Lifemother's Pyre, which allows us to just duplicate. I don't think we've really talked about it at all, but we do have it. All right, so we do have the Eclipse Chamber down. We still want to be a little cognizant of how things are happening. I'm going to put you in front because you're going to take the bulk of damage here, and then these guys hit the back line. So it's like we just save a little bit of HP here at base, and they died at Jackstrips. Thank you, Jackstrips. Always the team player. And we have a Heavenfall, huh? All right, let's test it out here and stay in New Moon. Till we get to send this guy, we need to keep playing around with it. Also, not for nothing, but Arduhn is getting blocked in middle here. Perfect. Good timing. All right, that doesn't matter as much anymore. Hopefully... Hey, Cycle Staff. Well, maybe a little late here, but everybody... Apparently it's the turn for equipment. Our first guy dies. It's like not the end of the world. He's about to die here, I'm pretty sure. Not much I can do about it. No, I could click this button, I guess, in theory. What? 32... 68? Actually, hold on. Ah, we're surviving, no problem. Hit you, and I'll just cast that out to do a little less damage on bottom. Yeah, the AoE heal seems pretty good at this point. Ooh, this is nice though. Double dazed on you. Because you're going back to middle next turn, so we're happy to see that. Just want to cast spells on here if we can, and you might get a kill, so go for it. Alright, you being dazed in the back is good. You know, we are doing quite a bit with that Cycle Staff right now. And again, Jackstrips is really showing their benefit. Definitely want to daze you twice. Do we... it doesn't really matter, I guess, actually. It just kind of gets you another kill. Might have been worth dazing. Probably not. All right, how are we looking? Looking probably pretty good. Take him out. I'm kind of happy. Looks good. They're both pretty good. I mean, the Ritual Tome might just be like the safest way. Questionable, I'm sure. And let's go some additional mana here. Intrinsic would be really, really nice. Okay. We have our heroic dive. So in theory, I can duplicate it. And if I do that, we go Arduhn, Shade Guard bottom, Firebrand, Shade Guard middle, push the Firebrand, well, push Shade Guard down, then push Firebrand to the bottom. That sounds kind of good. Holdover on Heavenfall? Is it that type of run? Got a little bit more mana manipulation. I have 5 mana though, right? Can make it 3 costs too? Huh. Interesting to turn into that, but I'll take it. I'm very healthy as far as my Pyre goes, so we can definitely do a 1-floor strategy here, I think. What's our, cycles? Is that 8? Hell. Silence is such a pain for us. We have answers for it, but it might be better for me to wait until the middle floor. The issue is then Firebrand doesn't get as much scaling because there's a lot of units that just die moving up here. But I think that's fine. So we're gonna go Arduhn, beefy Shade Guard in the back, and then we get that cast out. 1 mana left over for something if needed. Okay. Cycle Staff. You go down. You go down. Want New Moon to happen here. I think I just kill you now. And then Jackstrips kills those guys. Let's get that out of the deck. Again, Jackstrips kills everything. Hey, Heavenfall is here. Nice. We definitely want to stay in New Moon for right now. We haven't gotten our room yet, which would be very helpful. Okay, there it is. Let's get that out. Cast this. All right, definitely need to remove the blood-soaked arena. And now that we have the moon, the Eclipse Chamber down, we are just going to be scaling very, very well. Oh, I do need to account for the full floor hits on that, though. That's about the only thing I care for, being in full moon. So again, it only affects the floor of the Eclipse Chamber, so because Heavenfall does hit every floor on full moon, it doesn't matter what this floor is. This can take precedent over what this says. How are we feeling about racks? Doing 300 damage in the back. Tail end here. I think we're okay. That's so much damage coming through, though. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Wow. Jackstrips are just like Such a good artifact sometimes. A moon collar. Cycle staff looks a little better. I'll take a cover of night. I don't think it can go bad. Deadly plunge is good. I don't know if I want to take a calcified ember though. Well, it's 3 times health and armor though. That could be like, because the Titan fight is going to be a little bit of a rush. It's going to be what, 8, and so 19 per cycle, I guess. But there's also some dazes in my deck. So, I mean, there's like a chance that I can daze as well. So we're going to be hemorrhaging quite a bit. This would help us like get a really, really big wallop onto like savagery probably. All right, let's go to the right here. I think, well, no, you're good. Wait, do I even need to? I mean, I have 1 extra mana here. No, I want to go this way. Silent Sigil's pretty good. All right, definitely some good stuff there. All right, so I want Eclipse Chamber, more importantly than Cycles, Luna Cycle Staff. Okay, click on that. I'll do Silent Sigil. I'll skip on these 2. We'll do the Valor. Everything else is pretty mundane. We do have an Angel here, technically, and they have Dualism, so like they get double it, but I don't know. We'll see. That's out of the deck. We get a duplication, like so much duplication. Actually, shift tapping an additional time is good for Windblade. Sure. I really have been liking the duplicate Starstruck specifically for savagery. I think I played it in maybe even the last run we had, and it was a really, really big game changer. So I might duplicate that again. And then Stewards. I mean, they're not really upgraded, so I mean, they're just gonna cycle into my deck. Everything else kind of has a purpose. I mean, the next thing to go are Just Causes. I could use them to adjust my floor, but turn 1, I have the adjustment already where it needs to be. And then the last question is, do I get anything else? Another Cycle Staff. Definitely don't need that. Maybe just another Ritual Tome. Okay. The 1 floor wonder. Arduhn, you're here. Play that. I guess I could have kept 1 Train Steward. I should have done the math. Would have gotten rid of 1 other thing. Good work, team. Good start. Which floor will you go to? Bottom. Nice. Good for you. We're scaling, guys. It's working out really well for us so far. Again, we're not worried about any of these guys leaking, which feels great. How great do I feel? We are getting into you, which is nice. 300. I mean, we clear this wave, so play a little worried if I play that we don't clear anymore. I didn't do the math. What are you at? You're at 75. So I think actually playing this out makes him take 2 hits here. So I think I just have to take that damage. That's one of those times where like the reset button would really come in handy, but like we don't play that way. People always ask me why I don't do it, and that's, I don't know, I like having to go through that thought process, you know? Yeah, maybe I should stop casting spells down here, huh? All right, let's just, yeah, not play around with that incanter. Because they're coming, Seraph is coming back down here again, so we're going to be sapped out. So just need to be a little careful. Okay, doing a little bit better, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I care about this wave. I think I'll stop there, though. I really don't think there's any way they beat us, but you never really know, I guess. Well, you'd always do the math, right? I should have killed the silence guy first. One more cycle for the road, please. Cool. Yeah, doing a bunch of damage here is nice. It's still not like crazy amounts against savagery, but again, I think with the dazing mechanics in our deck, we should be good. Again, we're going to acquire a lot of sap. We have a lot of health. We can bend against it if we need to. Well, we will need to by not playing out our the sap cards. But yeah, and like I said, the 1-4 setup is pretty good. All right, Heavenfall. If you want to keep coming in turn 1, sure. Take that 1 hit. Easy trade-off there. I just need you to get, like, a little bit better or stronger. With the Titan's Edict, you feel so much more confident on this floor, which is nice. I really would like to cast out a Ritual Tome here versus one of those, I think. His multi-strike gets really aggressive later on. Again, if the plan is to daze him, I guess it won't matter. And we are getting the double armor, so. Cast. AoE, killing the backliners is nice. I should have got that down first. All right, and do we do one of the Curses of Entropy? Sure, we can preserve that damage for now. No dazed on him yet. No biggie. Still got time. Yeah, kind of. The one thing about our deck that is a little unfortunate is we don't have that many consume cards. And we didn't get rid of too many of our starters, so... Say, though, that we are doing really well. We're doing 1,000 damage to you right now. Dominion is inevitable, and we have direct line of sight onto you right now, which is great. The one thing of note is, like, I think he only takes the one hit, right? He doesn't go down by, what would it be, 170? He doesn't go by down 215, right? No. It's just the 85 on that thing. You're starting to cook. And then, there you go, you get that too. Yeah, we're so good. I think he will die by the time he comes middle. The one thing I might have wanted to actually have permafrost on was the when did we draw it? The deadly plunge would maybe be impactful here. Oh, perfect time to draw the dazes, huh? Good work, Daze. All right, entropy down. Entropy dying is this quickly is strictly due to, I think, this Heaven Fall here. You're not dying yet. All right. You die next turn. Love it. You didn't even need all that dazed. GG, everybody. All right. What a fun Luna Coven win that was. Haven't really done the armor stacking Arduhn, the Hierophant, too much before, but it worked out really, really well with that floor stacking capability. So cool. Let me know what you guys think, and we will see you all next time.